Hello, people of the internet. My name is Derek, aka the Urban Monk. Welcome to my humble abode. And by my humble abode, I mean my home. And by my home, I mean my car. Because that's what this is. And that's what this whole channel is about. This channel is about how to live out of your car in the dead-ass middle of winter in a fairly cold city, namely Boise, Idaho, where the nightly winter temperatures can get down to single digits, just like it is tonight, and how to make it work. To me, making it work means it has to meet 5 criteria. The 5 essentials of the urban monk lifestyle, aka homeless living, whatever you want to call it. The 5 essentials are as follows. Number 1, heat. Number 2, hydration. Number 3, health. Number 4, hygiene. And number 5, most importantly to me, happiness. They're all pretty self-explanatory, but I'll run through. Heat, you gotta stay warm. You can see on my windows, there's some frost forming up. Last time I checked on my phone, I think it was 7 degrees Fahrenheit. So you gotta stay warm, because, duh, no one likes being cold. 2, hydration, that's totally self-explanatory. Everyone knows you need water to survive, or you fucking die. So, you gotta stay hydrated. Number 3, health, that's kind of vague. So, what I mean by health is I mean getting all of your dietary essentials. So, proteins, carbohydrates, HDL fats, the high-density lipid fats, the good ones, nutrients, vitamins, minerals, all of the essentials that your body needs to take care of itself so that you can stay as healthy as possible in a circumstance like this. Number 4, hygiene. Because, let's face it, if you smell like stinky feet, nobody's going to want to give you the time of day or sit next to you. So, if you want to be socially tolerated, if that's something that matters to you, if you like having relationships with people, you gotta kind of maintain your hygiene. You gotta keep your odor down to a minimum. You gotta take care of your scruff and such, you know. You gotta look and smell decent. So hygiene is pretty important, but again, most importantly to me, in my opinion, I'm gonna go on a little tangent here. I think happiness is the most important to me. A lot of people say the point of life isn't to be happy all the time. You need to put your nose to the grindstone and work. And I agree, to some extent. You do need to have a sense of purpose and productivity in your life. But if all of this purpose and productivity is just to keep going on living a life that you don't like living, well, what's the point of your continuing of living so that you cannot be happy with your living? It just makes no sense. And to me, I would rather be broke and not have a lot of things, but be happy with the things that I do have, than be rich and miserable. That's not to say everyone who's rich is miserable, and that's not to say everyone who's broke is happy by any means. I'm not trying to generalize people like that. But to me, I think if you think that owning a bunch of shit and having a bunch of money is what's going to make you happy in your life, I just don't see the greater purpose behind all of your wealth. Because when you die, no one's going to talk about what a nice couch you had or all the shoes that you owned, unless you have really fucking materialistic friends who attend your funeral. But, who knows? All I know, for me personally, life is about being happy with what you have and enjoying it, and just enjoying the whole experience of everything. And, if you want to live your life materialistically, that's your life. Go ahead, do exactly as you wish, by all means. This is my life. I'm doing exactly what I'd like to do. And this is my attempt to show you guys how I do it and how I meet those 5 essentials that I just talked about. So, without any further ado, without going on too many more rants, let's take a little tour of the abode, shall we? So behind me, where I'm parked, this is Idaho Fitness Factory. It is a 24/7 gym. Costs $15 a month for me. They have 4 locations around Boise, and what owning a 24/7 gym membership does, it really gives you 2 great benefits. And what those are it gives you a place that you could go warm up anytime, day or night. So if, say, one night it's really, really cold and you're feeling like you're, slipping into hypothermia and you're freezing, you could always pop in your gym, get a little workout, get the blood flowing, and warm up, and then, jump back in your car to nap for a few hours or whatever you need. So it can help you stay warm. Another really important thing that it can do is it can help you with hygiene, because most 24/7 gyms, most gyms will have shower facilities, just like this one does. So, I wake up in the morning, I do a little workout to go warm up, I take a shower, and I start my day from there. So, while we're on the topic of showering and hygiene, let's just knock that one out of the park first, even though I listed it off 4th. So, how do I keep my hygiene up? Well, that's a pretty simple hack for me. Go to Winco, go to some store, get a little kid's lunch bag. It costs like $10 or $12. Fill it up with all of your toiletry needs. Shaving cream, shampoo, soap, deodorant, razor, toothbrush, toothpaste, all of the stuff you need. Everything that I need to shower with and take care of my hygiene with all fits in this bag. And, $12. So do that, go get all the travel size bottles and take care of that. Now, let's jump back to the start, to the first one, heat. That's pretty important. In here, I was lucky enough before I got into this situation that I had a 0-degree camping sleeping bag. And this keeps you warm down to 0 degrees Fahrenheit. And on top of that, I have not just 1, not just 2, but 3 nice soft blankets that help keep me warm at night. On top of that, I usually sleep in this hat, and I don't usually wear this thick overcoat, but I'll usually sleep in this jacket as well. And I usually keep my socks on too, and that's how I try to stay warm at night. So that's the first one, and that's, you got hygiene and heat covered, hygiene and warmth. So now hydration. How do you keep up on your water while you're out here? Well, for me, I get a water dromedary. I think these cost about $20. You can get them at Sierra Trading Post, Backcountry Pursuit, REI. I'm gonna do a little plug of where I got mine. I got mine at GearX.com, Outdoor Gear Exchange. They have some pretty sweet deals. Now, not everyone in my situation obviously has access to internet or a bank account, but whatever you have access to. So you fill this up with water at any gas station, at your friend's house, at your gym, wherever you need to, and that holds 2.5 liters of water, which is enough to keep me well hydrated for 1, 2, maybe 3 days. So that's hydration. Now, health. Staying healthy and getting all your dietary essentials, that's really fucking tricky in this predicament, because I can't wash any fresh fruits or vegetables. I can't prepare any fresh fruits or vegetables, even if I could wash them off. I can't cut them up or, serve them with anything. I can't cook any food. So basically, everything I eat has to be ready to eat foods. So I get a few staples of things that I really like. This is like my 5th time trying to record this video, and my hands are getting chilly. Alright. So, here's another little plug, something that I really like. Whatever. Dave's Killer Bread. some of the best bread in the world. Super nutrient dense, lots of whole grains, lots of different seeds and components to it, just all around really good, really nutritious bread. For protein, I usually go to Winco. I go in their bulk food section and get like a 3-pound bag of their mixed salted nuts, and I munch on those, throughout the day to keep protein in my system. Those also have really good fats and oils in them as well. So I go get a big bag of mixed nuts from their bulk food section, and then you want to have something to make you feel good too. You don't want to live totally non-pleasurably. So for me, my little feel-good happy treat, chocolate covered espresso beans, chocolate covered coffee beans. Not everybody likes those, but I like the taste of coffee and I like the taste of chocolate. So for me, those are my happy treat. So that's kind of the essentials of my diet when I can't find a place like a friend's house to cook warm, hot meals. But when I can, obviously, I like to take them up on that. I like to go somewhere and, cut up an avocado at a friend's house, eat it there, or ask a friend if I could come cook some eggs and rice at their house and clean their kitchen up afterwards for them. If I can do that, I feed myself, I feed them, I clean their kitchen, and I'm back on my way. So that's got heat, hydration, health, hygiene. So really, the only thing left is happiness. How do you stay happy in a situation like this? Where does happiness come from? Well, I could spend hours talking about that and never get to the real root cause of it, but for me, have some things to help keep me entertained, to help keep my faculties working. I keep a guitar in my back seat that I don't play as often as I should. I keep books in my back seat that I don't read as often as I should. I keep a journal in my back seat that I write in pretty consistently, but I could always be more creative and more journalistic with it. So happiness, that's the real tricky one. But these are the start of the essentials. And this video is already getting really long, so I don't want to keep dragging this out more, because probably half of you have stopped watching already. But I hope this is the start. This is the start of the essentials of how to just keep those basic things that you need for yourself, and how to make such a typically unfavorable circumstance work somewhat in your favor. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I'm gonna keep them coming, and yeah, Urban Monk out.